Being a high-level rugby player, I've had lots of injuries throughout the years, and unfortunately over the summer I tore my second ACL, and it was just after going to a conference that we actually hosted with Rehab to Perform, and I met Cam McDonald there, and I knew that he was going to be the guy to go with. At Divergence, you get the full hour. It's more like a personal training session, and you know that you're getting exactly what you need from that therapist at that specific time. There's no interference from doctors or maybe other prescriptions that physical therapists maybe think they should be following. So working at Divergence, I can get a full hour with a therapist, and I feel like that has allowed me to get a lot further ahead than I did through my previous surgery, knowing that I get a full hour of exactly what I should be doing at what stage of the rehab I've been in. Through my previous ACL surgery, I went through a traditional physical therapy clinic, and I felt as though I plateaued a lot quicker, and I felt like little things were rushed along. I also did not have as much time with the therapist. It was about 15 to 20 minutes hands-on, and then from there it was prescription of exercises that I didn't feel were challenging or were appropriate for where I was in my fitness level. So this round with Divergence, I was actually back up on my feet, walking, doing my basic daily life functions a lot quicker. I was actually able to run probably a lot quicker than I did in the last period. My change of direction, my strength, all that stuff came back much quicker. And I really attribute it to, having 2 sessions a week, full hour, getting through full range of motion, making sure my strength was there before, progressing to the next step along the way. Coming from an extensive strength conditioning background, it was very important for me to find someone that I felt, had similar roots and had similar ideas when it comes to that stuff. I was really seeking out somebody that could really help me out post-operatively and make sure that I was trending in the right direction. My previous experience in the in-network physical therapy situation, I felt as though I was on the same program as just about everybody else with the same injury. Whereas when I came here, Cam was able to meet me where I was at and say, look, this is where you are, and we're gonna be able to move these things maybe a little bit faster, maybe these things a little bit slower, just based on your training history and the individual that I'm working with here. In my previous experience, I felt as though I wasn't really cared after. I would walk in, I'd be told to just warm up on my own on the exercise bike. I'd get on the table, we would do some hamstring stretching, some quad stretching, and then I'd be handed off to just do some baseline exercises. Here at Divergence, when I would come in, my therapist would work with me extensively on soft tissue work to loosen up any tissues that were really tight and guarding the area. And then we would do good activation and then exercises that were, more of my level and where I was at for the area during my training.